Hello YouTube, I'm sorry I haven't posted a video in a while, but I got a couple of good ones for the rest of this week. Without further ado, let's get into it. So this video is going to be on a new mark I've created called 88 Ambush. And this one has a lot of detail packed into it for only being on one base plate. I am very excited to show you guys this, and I worked hard on it. So let's start with the gun. One of the main points about this mark is the actual 88 emplacement. Now, this is, as well as I could with the pieces I had and the time I had, of an 88 flak gun. Now, the gun is accompanied by 3 German engineers, or like just personnel, one of which is looking for planes. One is positioning a gun, or the gun, and one is drinking his beer and has one of the, German hot dogs next to him. Now, the gun is protected by lots of shrubbery and a pile of sandbags, which look very cool when combined together. There is ammo laying around the entire site, and the color of the terrain switched from green or dark green to a tannish color to signify that it's like muddy and people have stepped in it a lot. The gun itself is quite simply engineered and is just a breech piece with a connection point to equip it onto the platform, and then a 75mm, this is a 75mm barrel that I took off of the Poodle, but it worked well as the 88 for the Mach. I know it's confusing, why is it a 75mm barrel if it's an 88mm, because the actual 88mm I have, which is on the Tiger, is a little bit too big. And by a little bit, I mean a lot too big. It's not to scale. So, I'm using this. Next part is the scenery. Now, starting here, we have 2 German infantrymen, both with different camo schemes, just patrolling around. One has a Luger, and one has an STG-44. Now, the terrain actually varies a bit. It goes up in steepness and then goes back down. And there's a lot of shrubbery around and plants and stuff to make it look like it's actually grassland. There was like a just like a cover here, don't know why, just looked cool. But over here we have like bushes, and then in the back there was like forest. That is about it for the actual scenery part, and then we move on to the other main thing, which is the building. So here is the building. This is supposed to signify one of the blown out like factories, or just some type of like brick building that was blown apart in the war, and the Germans thought it was good to use it as like just a spot to build an emplacement to stop planes. Well, the Americans sneakily snuck into the building and used it as cover, and also killed a German who was positioned in the building. And they are now getting ready to ambush the 88 emplacement. Inside the building, there is a lot of rubble and just boxes and stuff. And then on the sides, all the rubble that was blown out of the building is like collected around, and you can see the main impact hole, like just a large chunk of it blew out. There is an American like commando or like officer, and he has a gun. I believe that is an M1911, and he is telling the 2 troops behind him to hold position before they launch the attack. Now, this troop is just a regular foot soldier, or G.I. Joe, as they would like to call him. And he has a carbine. Now, the guy behind him has a uh, different like suit, and is more of like a tank person or tank commando, and he has a grease gun, an M3 grease gun in his hand. I really like this part because each of the figures are posed in fun positions, and each are unique. And it actually looks like they are like getting ready to attack. I just, I just felt like the gun alone wasn't enough to satisfy the mark, and adding the building definitely helped give it more depth and like realism. Well, that is about it. Thanks for watching. And if you liked the mock, why don't you scroll down and hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment if you have any suggestions on future mocks I should build. With that, thanks for watching. Have a good day.